We're in it. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Enviroboy. You can call me Scott. I'm sitting here. I'm gonna play some Elden Ring. Yeah, we're gonna dive into it with our new fun efforts to adjust sound and learn more and more about how to not be completely terrible at what I do. I've been experimenting with different filters and sounds and how to adjust my mic and everything, and I'm hoping that these are improved. To my ears, they're improvements. I don't know. Pulling the curtain back maybe a little too much there. We're playing Elden Ring. We have wonderful Belinda. Last time we were getting our keysters handed to us pretty solidly by a bunch of invaders. I need to remember how this game works. Remember the buttons, because it's been a hot sickety second here. Okay, no, I don't need to lock on you. Run past those guys. Oh. Whoops. Alright, it's fine. This is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna just... So we finished last time, yeah, we were getting absolutely demolished by all of these guys here. This might be a mistake to run rather than ride on whoops. Oh my golly, it's really bad. Hold on, I need it. There we go. Whoops. We're just gonna go ahead and try to zip past as fast as we can here. If we die, we die. Yeah, okay, alright. Hey, you know what? Torrent took the brunt of that. Which, you know what? What a guy. Wow, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, this is bad news. We're gonna give it one more try. I'm just gonna give it the one effort. Yeah, there we go, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it the one effort to face these guys this time. If it doesn't work out, we'll move on and do something else. I don't know that this one's actually a particularly critical part of everything. Whoa. Like, I don't think fighting all three of these guys and beating them actually matters for quests. I think it just gets us a neato mosquito little tool from Great Jarman over there. Jarmy, if you will. Pretty sure that's his name. Okay. Whoops. Alright, I guess I lost those dice rolls. I haven't played this game in about a week, so we're recording a nice batch. What day is this one coming out? I realized that I could also probably be... Oh yeah, this is like the first episode of or second episode of anything I do in December. First episode of this game in December. Happy December 2nd. Oh my golly. Okay, wait. Oh shoot. Hold on a second. I gotta adjust something. Remember what I was talking about with my sound profiles. I gotta adjust something real quick. I'm just gonna pause. Pulling back the curtain. Pulling back the curtain just to hide behind it. All right, I'm back in. Sorry. I think we're good. We're gonna move on. Yeah, I think it's a reasonable thing for us to say that I'm not gonna be able to pull that off. I'm not good enough for that. Yeah, and it's cool. I'm fine with that. The lakes. Trying to think about. So the next thing. So I've not made it a secret. Let's see here. That's the ravine. Yeah, I think we want to go here. And I think we want to keep going along here. I think this is where we're gonna go back. I don't make it a secret. I've got a guide that doesn't really tell me how to do things, and it's pretty spoiler free. But it gives direction. It's not like an end all be all, but it gives pretty good direction on how to make sure that you're maximizing all NPC interactions in a single go through. Man, the lighting effects have been so weird in this game. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can do it. I'm tired of it. Hold on a second. Okay, all right. This is, you know, a smart, someone who knows what they're doing would do all of this stuff before starting an episode. But I think I've made an adjustment that will hopefully help the lighting not be quite so flickery. We'll see. I don't know. Hard to know. I don't want to go into his butt particles, his farticles. They look grody, and I don't want to be part of it. All right, here we go. Hi-yo! There we go. All right. Well, I'm in the particles now. I must endure the farticles. Yeah, I figured I would get poisoned. It's cool. It's fine. I'm sure it won't. I'm sure it won't make a huge difference in my life. It's fine. Whatever. Yeah. So like I was kind of starting to say, I'm using a guide just to make sure we can get all of the NPC interactions possible. Well, so, and the reason I'm doing that, do I have actually? Hold on. I have. Let's do temporarily boosts immunity. That doesn't help. I need to stamina. It cures rot and pinning blood loss. I don't have any poison oriented there. All right. Well, he's gonna trumpet his little poop particles again here. I'll just give that a minute. Wow, this poison really does last, doesn't it? I don't think we could go undo it, which, you know, I recognize is probably the smart move, but there we go. All right, around here, right in the underhole there, right in his little undercarriage. There we go. Oh no, he didn't die yet. Okay, now he's dead. Great. Alright, and I know there's another one over there. Around the farticles. Okay, alright, you know what? This is getting a little extreme here, okay? Like, maybe go to a bathroom for this from now on. Alright. And poop. Poop. There we go. Great. Yeah, I just want to make sure I get all of the interactions. Because I don't know, like, I want to be able to, like I say, I talk about it a lot, how I am 100% a completionist when it comes to games. I want to have a full experience when I do it. And this game, I don't, you know, I've talked about, and other times, there's a balance to strike, right? Because a game, like, a game will inherently require a certain amount of, I'm not gonna, you guys don't think, not worth the effort here. There's a certain amount of struggle stamina that any game will sort of expect and require of anyone. And I think it's easy for us to want kind of the easy way out for things. It makes sense too, right? Like it's tough when you're just kind of struggling with something repeatedly and you don't really know what to do and all that. So I think it makes a lot of sense. And I think that, you know, everyone has a right to choose how they want to enjoy every game. But at the same time, I think a lot of times the joy that comes with beating a game comes from not look at my map while those guys are out. That's not an actual, like, this guy isn't an actual threat. These guys aren't. They'll just sit there and keep pooping, and they don't really come after us, but it's fine. But it's easy for us to just kind of want the easy way out and to go for that, and I think it makes sense because there's so much struggle involved in life that, especially when it comes to a game, you know, it's easy to think like, ah, man, I don't want to have to sit here and beat my head. But like I was saying, I think a lot of the sense of success that can come from a game. Oh, hey, can we? Oh, we don't have anything for that. Never mind. We don't have any way to update those things right now. Those butterflies. It's a lot of the sense of accomplishment that will come from a game. If you actually, you know what, I want to see here. If we're failed village, yeah, I think Yeah, I think this is where I want to go. I think this is where I'm wanting to go here. We're in some way, shape, or form trying to get to the Altus Plateau, and there are a few different ways to get there based on what the guide. Like I say, the guide works hard to be spoiler free, which means it can sometimes be a little vague about directions. But I think this is what it wants from us, but we'll find out when we get up there. Nope. Taken care of. But yeah, I think in a lot of ways, kind of struggling through a game is where the sense of success comes from. But I think everyone has certain limits and capacities for it. And the thing for me is I want to experience all of the side quests, all of the character quests and everything that this game has to offer. But I think one of the struggles with it is things are so convoluted, both in terms of directions or lack thereof, as well as just the language used. While not completely cryptic, is largely cryptic. There's a lot of, the old-timey talk going on with characters. They all kind of speak in circles. They speak in myths. They use a lot of lore-specific lingo that's not spoon-fed to you, which is great in a lot of ways, but also it means that it's really easy to miss things. Whoops. Oh, I forgot they put those traps there. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, I'm already poisoned. Like, what are you going to do to me? Make me mega poisoned? I'm already poisoned. There we go, and go. So yeah, so with this game, as far as like figuring out where to go, it makes a lot of sense to me to use a guide, just in terms of making sure we get all of the NPC creations. Because as far as like beating the game goes, you can kind of just keep moving forward into new areas, and you'll eventually experience everything and get to an ending. Even though there are multiple different endings. But if you want to kind of have a complete Elden Ring experience, so to speak, you have to kind of know where to go. And I want to do that, because the other thing about it too is it would be so easy for me to get distracted and take forever and lose focus, and especially with how I record in batches, it would be very easy to forget what I was working on and all of that kind of stuff. Actually, I want to go down because I know there are a couple different like things that we can grab going up and down from this place. Yeah, like like that right there. I don't know if that's anything important. I can't remember. Although actually what I more so want to do also, I want to check. I feel like can I not interact? Oh, okay, so this one is not one that we can, unless we do that. There it is. Can't remember. Some of these, it's worth it to jump down. I do not think this is one of them. And now I gotta just sit here and wait. But yeah, so I'm using the guide to kind of go through and make sure we get everything, because I want to be focused and make sure we're making reasonable progress, and I'm not forgetting where I've been and what I was working on. So yeah, because I know we've got to do that, but I feel like actually following this pathway towards where we're going is what the guide wants us to do. Just because there's like one interaction that we can do on our way to the Altus Plateau that, well, not really on our way to it, but like this ends up being the way to get it, and so it's, I think, I don't remember. Oh, excuse me, I have beaten this game before. Largely doing the similar thing to what I'm doing now, but that me beating it was years ago at this point in time. And I have only beaten it the once. I have not replayed it since. So... Ow! Oh my golly. Okay, I was not expecting that. I forgot those guys could do that. A little rude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, well. Oh my lordy. Looks like my kitty is going to come here and pester us because we're an hour out from her meal time, which naturally means she needs to come and pester us and make sure that we know that she is hungry, and it's our problem that she's hungry. I know. Hi, honey. Hi, Leela. I know. Are you getting hungry? It has been all of 5 hours since your last meal, so naturally you would be starving to death at this point, I'm sure. The little one-eyed menace. Her brother, the three-legged champion, he is presently upstairs asleep, having just a great time being asleep. He ate a good meal, so his tum-tum is full and he's fast asleep. So he'll get his next meal in a little while. But this little one wants her food right now. Right meow. As the joke goes, and could quite literally be what she has to say about it. Look at our... Oh, apparently not. Oh my golly, okay, I forgot those guys explode if you don't get the kill on them. Grab that smithing stone. Oh, okay, Kitty is staring at something at the ceiling, which is always one of those unsettling things, because it's like, okay, do you see something actual? Sometimes it's a moth. Sometimes I assume it's a poltergeist that's trying to steal my soul, and the only reason it doesn't is because she's here to distract it. I know, hi, sweetie. Oh, you're being very sweet. You're giving me the little squinty eyes. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet of you. It will not make me give you food. I don't know if that's what your intention is, but the schmoozing will not work. Mainly because your food is on an auto timer, and I am not going to change it, nor am I going to supersede it. So, alright, so I'm going to try and pay attention to where those traps are. They're everywhere. I see those two stinkers over there, but I'm going to ignore them. And we're instead going to come over and fight this guy. Nice try, goon. Yeah, I see you. Nice try. There we go. Great. Alright, bring this back to me. I know. Hi, sweet girl. Yeah, are you gonna come here and snuggle? Okay. Alright. So this episode's coming out on December 2nd, which means I'm going to do a fun little bit, and if I like doing this, I might continue to do it. We'll see. I've tried many different bits before, and most of them have faded away because, as it turns out, doing something every single time does get a little boring. But what I have in mind this time is I'm going to share this day in history, December 2nd, your day in history. This is not, I'm not recording this on December 2nd. I'm recording this on November or something or other. I don't actually know what the date is today. It doesn't really make a big difference to me. It's, you know, I know what day of the week it is, and for the most part, that's what matters to me. But at any rate, December 2nd, December 2nd, oh, I like that it looks like that's my body. Alright, we're gonna let that guy keep mining. If he's gonna come after me, I'm gonna... Nope. Oh, yeah, oh. Oof. Oh, that was close. But December 2nd, in 1970, I believe it was, 70? Yeah, it was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, I know it was in the 70s, but I think it might have actually been on 1970. The EPA was founded, which is a big thing for me because I work with the EPA quite a bit for my job, including policing many of their policies when it comes to, specifically for me, air quality for my job. So, are these guys... Go. Ow. Hey, man. Alright. Get away from all that. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Oh my gosh. Was not expecting this. Alright, well, we got him. And now we'll get you. And no, I knew you were coming back for me. There we go. Okay, I think we got them all. And handled. But yeah, so I specifically do a lot of air quality stuff, which begins with the EPA, and yeah, so that's a fun little thing in the 1970s. So that's for the day this episode's coming out, December 2nd. That's what is that? 55 years ago, 55 years ago. Which is actually kind of wild, because when you think about that timeline, 55 years means that you could have people that were there at the inception of EPA, like working. You could have people who started on the EPA like in their 20s and are still working to this day, right? Like they shouldn't be. They should be retired. But when you like think about that, puts them in their 70s, right? And some people work that long. Oh, shoot. I always not paying close enough attention for all those traps. You feel like a dope. Oh, I feel like such an idiot. But yeah, so there you go. That's a fun little fact. Wow, that looks like that guy was attacking me. That's rude. So rude. But at any rate, you know, just a fun little thing. The fun little thing. Oh. Getting a lot of good smithing stones here, though, so we can hopefully upgrade our weapon soon. Yeah, this is where we need to be. I do remember this. So we want to get up top here, steal this from this corpse. Doing your soft cotton. All the items on these desiccated corpses, it feels like it's like some poor prisoner, like we're just stealing their final like worldly possession that they died with, like their one thing that they were just like full on Gollum over. Let's see here. So level up. So yeah, if you want to impress your friends with all of the history knowledge you have, the EPA was first incepted. I guess maybe not incepted. I guess it opened. They first started. The idea would have come, and the process would have been a long time coming, but it was December 2nd in 1970. That it first opened. So there you go. There's a fun little thing for you. The more you know, it's fun. There we go, got him, and I do know that I'm about to just absolutely get wrecked by that guy there. There we go. Got him. Okay. So there you go. There's probably other things this day in history. And you can, here's the thing too, I don't necessarily sit around knowing the exact date of that, so you know, you can get like all this information, I believe, I just did a quick Google search to find some things, and I was reminded that December 2nd was the date that the EPA opened their doors, 1970 being the year. That's something that I know just from my training and my job and everything. There's still some laws that we enforce that date back that far, because they're still relevant and important. But I'm pretty sure it's like history.com or whatever, like the History Channel, maybe like whatever their website is. I'm pretty sure they have just a thing where you can like look up any date and it'll give you like multiple examples of this day in history. So I don't know. I think it's fun, and I think there's I think there's value in minding history and things that have happened historically, because I think it's really easy for us to sort of get preoccupied with with present times and our lives and everything, especially these days when we're kind of living through historical times. Many of us have kind of come to understand, if we're adults, that living through historical times actually is not all that cash money. I like it when the world around me is largely going through boring times, because that usually means things are stable and okay. Although that comes with a strong asterisk in many situations, because because a lot of times things are stable but not good. I mean, like, you know, slavery was a pretty stable enterprise for a while there. It doesn't mean it was good. So, I don't know, but it's a valuable thing to... Okay, I gotta get out of that cloud. Okay, alright, okay, alright. I don't know where you guys came from, but I don't need your participation in this fight. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get all of them out of here. Kitty is getting annoyed with the amount of chaos happening, and frankly, I don't blame her. There we go. Alright. Oh. Dang it. Everything's poisoning me. Oh, I don't like poison. Don't. There we go. Oh, handled. Yeah, I'll pillage that corpse. You kidding me? Give me that. But yeah, so going back and looking at things in history, both positive and negative, I think is a good thing to do. I think it gives us a lot of context, and it makes sure that we you know, don't repeat horrible things, which, you know, with current affairs, it does often feel to me like there are people who failed to ever crack open a history textbook and pay attention to things that have happened in the past and whether those things were good or bad, because it seems to me like there are a lot of people with a lot of power nowadays that are making similar mistakes to what were made in the past. No, we're still getting that lighting flickering. I thought I handled that. I might need a game reset. I adjusted the setting, but it might not take effect until I restart and stop the game. So I might... Whoops. I was scratching my nose when he popped out of there. That was bad timing. There we go. So yeah, after this episode, I might restart the game, but yeah, take some time. Go learn about history. It's a fun thing. It's a fun thing, and it's a valuable thing. All these smithing stones that we're getting. This is great. Yeah, take the time. Learn about history. It will pay off, I promise. And it doesn't have to be like taking a history class or anything like that. It's just like if you are in school presently, you know, like pay attention to that, to those history lessons. Make sure you understand what's going on, what led to good things, what led to bad things, all of that kind of stuff. Like these are the ways that we make sure, like, we do repeat good things and we don't repeat bad things. Which is what we should do. I mean, that's just a basic concept that we all kind of instinctively understand, right? Like we all know, don't repeat bad things, do repeat good things. Nice try. Oh, okay, all right. Listen here, Magic Man. Ow, what? Stop. All right. Whee. Stop with the skulls. Listen here, okay? Look, I like that you're edgy. I love metal, too. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in real big trouble. I'm in big trouble. Drink up. Okay, alright. I didn't mean to take 3 there, but okay, this is fine. There we go. Finish him. Yes. Take that, Bat Pope. Get out of here. But yeah, take the time, learn about history, and try to understand the good, like what leads to good and what leads to bad. Like I say, it feels like there are a lot of people that are repeating a lot of past mistakes to their own detriment right now. I don't know how much history about things like, say, the French Revolution that some current leaders know, but it seems like not a lot. Just, you know, thinking out loud is all. Just thinking out loud. And iced. Immediate halt. At any rate, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, the EPA, and that was largely a good thing. There are many people, including current leaders, that would argue that the EPA is not a good thing. They're wrong. They are objectively wrong. The world has improved in many ways thanks to efforts of EPA and other organizations that share their goals and their missions and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, just whoops. All right. No. There we go. Stab him. There we go. Stab him right in his little beak hole there. Remember when those guys were like way too much for us to deal with? Ah, it's great stuff. Alright, got here. When God's curved, so ooh, that might. Hold on a second. Inventory. I want to look at that. We've upgraded this sword a lot to the point that it might be. Yeah, Lord's Horn, it's fire, great sword. What did we just pick up? This one right here. But God's curved sword. No, I guess that doesn't really fit our build. Okay, never mind. Anyway. Alright, at any rate, we're at a really good point for me to say thank you so much for joining me. I do love and appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, I mean, I kind of already gave you the advice for today. You know, like, take some time and learn a little history. It's good. And, like, I don't even mean that as a scold. Like, take interest in it. It can be anything. It can be something that you're interested in. It can be from any era. Just learning about the past is good. The past is nothing but knowledge for us to learn from. That's all it is. And no one was ever hurt by knowing more things. Like, we can say ignorance is bliss, and in some instances that's true, but bliss is not always better, right? I mean, heroin gives people a sense of bliss, but it's not better. Not good. Don't do drugs, kids. That's another. There you go. There's a freebie. You got two great bits of advice from me there. So that's what I got for you. Okay, love you. Bye. Oh golly, I like that one. I like doing this day in history. I'm gonna keep doing that, and no one can stop me. You can't tell me what to do. This is my channel. Get out of here. Go home. Anyway, so confrontational.